Thanks to the EA Creator Network for providing me a review code for Enchanted by Nature. My opinions are my own. Hey folks, how's it going? This is Seagull here, and yes, I do have Enchanted by Nature. I thought I'd start things off a little different, not just simply a world overview or ASMR video or create a sim overview, but to actually touch upon one very specific part of this expansion pack, because I have played it a fair amount, and while I wouldn't say this is a top tier expansion pack, and I would highly recommend waiting for a sale if you're interested in it, fairies are absolutely the highlight here. This is one of those rare cases where they actually surpassed my expectations with The Sims 4. But fairies are not the only occult that's dealt with in this expansion. PlantSims also get some enhancements. They are originally base game, and that hasn't changed, but you get to do a few more things with them with Enchanted by Nature. There are a few new social interactions with other Sims, and there's a few things you can do with plants. One interaction I tried that I thought was kind of neat is absorb solar energy, where you can refill some of your plant Sim's hunger motive by absorbing some life from a plant. So like with this house plant over here, I made it go down from healthy to fine to sickly. You can't completely kill off a plant this way, but maybe you could go sabotage your worst enemy's plants a little if you wanted to. It's no secret that plant sims are really underwhelming compared to what they were in The Sims 2 and The Sims 3. And even with these upgrades in the expansion pack, they could have still gone further. And probably the most baffling thing of all this is that they didn't include any option to make a plant sim permanent. There is the option to eat another forbidden fruit to extend the timer, or the new refresh life force self interaction, which is apparently supposed to take 20 fairy dust, but I couldn't get the interaction to appear at all, so I'm not sure what's going on there, because even after taking my mods out, I still couldn't find it. But either way, you're still dealing with that timer counting down. Once you let that 5-day timer expire, then it's back to being a human sim. And it turns out there's an actual explanation for this, and it's not simply that they forgot. There's lore behind this, and you can find this out by talking to Spruce Almighty over in the Spruce Dairy Grove neighborhood of the new world of Inniscreen. You're going to want to look behind the bar and near the gardening shop, where you will see this circular area with a little tree in the middle that has a face inside of it. You'll have the option to view or summon. Use the summon option to bring out Spruce Almighty. There's a few different interactions you can do with him, where you can ask him to do certain things for you or provide information. And one of those interactions is to ask about plant sims. After a short conversation, Spruce Almighty will give you this text notification saying, "Plant sims were my first attempt at creating life. A gift I had planned for Mother Nature." Pretty neat, right? Anyways, I guess I'm not quite as powerful as her, so plant sims don't stay that way forever. That's fine, I guess, because it makes the times when they are plant sims all the more special. Try asking them about the forbidden fruit if you're curious. So there you have it. The reason why plant sims are temporary occults is because Spruce is not powerful enough to make them permanent. I don't quite agree with his point of view of making them feel more special by them being temporary. I could see the angle where, okay, maybe a plant sim happens by like a sim just becoming one by accident and has a little adventure that way and then gets through it. But I would rather have the option to make plant sims permanent. So it is too bad that there's no way to maybe help Spruce become more powerful so that PlantSims could be permanent if you would like. And if PlantSims could become permanent, then it would also make a whole lot more sense for the ability to have them be created straight out of Create a Sim, like we have with several other occults at this point. But in my opinion, it is a huge shame that they did it this way, that it is fully intentional that PlantSims are temporary, because it really shouldn't be that difficult to be able to have them permanent. I think it would be more of like just having a switch so that the timer would not run out. But I guess just with the way that they've done this, then I don't know if PlantSims will get any more features in the future, but definitely not the ability for them to be permanent unless they came up with some sort of way to backtrack on the lore. I'd love to be able to change the PlantSim hair, because that's really annoying that no matter who I turn into a PlantSim, they just get that same one every time and I can't change it. And in The Sims 2, it was really cool how PlantSims could actually reproduce on their own by just spreading their spores around. And of course, a skill tree. It is a nice solid way of adding depth to a cult. The fairies have them, so PlantSim should have them too. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to highlight that, yeah, there is an actual reason why the PlantSims are the way they are, even though I don't agree with it. If you do want more in-depth PlantSims, I highly recommend checking out the expanded PlantSims mod by Spinning Plumbobs. With that, feel free to let me know your thoughts on PlantSims in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.